What's going on, my compulsive Call of Duty players? My name is Xavvo, and today I'm going to be running you all through my best setups for Warzone. So I was going to say Modern Warfare, I'm so used to saying that, but there's two reasons why I decided to make this. One, not only have I been really feeling Warzone at the moment, I've been sticking to the same playstyle, you know, landing in, looting up a little bit, trying to focus on just surviving, then gathering money, and then buying a loadout drop, and then just playing ahead with these loadouts. It's definitely improved my games, and I actually won a game the other day with my younger brothers. We were playing on it together, and we actually got a win. So one of these classes especially was used to get this win, so I think it's only better if I make a class setup for this for other people who are also playing Warzone. So this brings me on to the second reason why I'm making this, and that's because a lot of people who watch my videos don't have Modern Warfare, like the full game. They only own the free version, which is just Warzone. So this is for those people as well. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So firstly, we're going to the first one. I've just called it Striker Warzone because the primary weapon is the Striker. So if you go here for the Striker, it's actually called the Striker 45 for anyone who's not used to this sort of stuff. I've essentially just made modifications so that whenever I want to change the weapon, for example, let's say if I went, whoops, I've clicked Undertaker and it's added all these weird attachments, I can click on it, go Armory, and there it is, Striker Warzone. It's just an attachment, so it saves all the stickers, it saves all the attachments on it, the wraps, like the camos. It saves absolutely everything to the weapon, so you never lose it. So, yeah. So here's the first one for the Striker 45. This one has the lightweight muzzle, the 30mm poly barrel for that. The laser is the 5NW laser. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of the 5NW laser because it's visible and you usually have to point it at the floor, so people won't see it. Because you're going to be running around with this a lot, it's not really going to make much of a difference than, let's say, if you're with a sniper and someone notices it, you know. So definitely go for that. And then for the ammunition, I've gone for the .45 hollow point 12R mags, and then for the underbarrel, sorry, it's the Ranger foregrip. So that's for the Striker. Most people aren't a fan of the Striker and they think it's a really unsteady and just really off weapon, but personally, if you add a load of good weapons, like attachments to this weapon actually becomes pretty good, like, I'm not gonna lie. So definitely go add those and let me know what you think of that. Secondary weapon, I've gone HDR. So here it is. The muzzle is the monolithic suppressor, the 26.9 HDR Pro for the barrel, the laser is the TAC laser, for the stock it's the FTAC champion, and then the ammunition is 7-round mags. I'm trying to go through this as quick as I can if you haven't noticed, because there's like 4 of the classes I want to talk about in this video. So that's that. And then for perks, I've just gone quick fix, and then I've gone overkill, and then I meant to have a C4 for that, and the tactical as a heartbeat sensor because there's a lot of people around you, and just also the lethal is usually a C4 for the rest of the classes. I just hadn't got it selected, so I'm sorry about that. Right, so the next one is the CR5-6 AMAX. I have actually not completed this, but if you have completed it, I'm just one attachment off, but if you have, be sure to add this. So the muzzle needs to be the monolithic suppressor. It will be here where the classified is at. I haven't yet unlocked that. I'm just grinding at the moment to get that done, but the monolithic suppressor, you should select that. The barrel is the XRK Zodiac S440, and then the optic, I've just put a GI mini reflex. You can change that if you want to, like, let's say the 3 times, yeah, the VLK 3 times optic. This is what a lot of people like to pick for Warzone, but I've personally gone with this at the moment because I'm just trying to upgrade it in multiplayer, and then I'll probably change it to that afterwards. So so the ammunition, go for the 45-round mags, and the underbarrel is the Merc foregrip. So now for secondary, I've gone Renetti. This is a Kimbo, by the way, so if you haven't got a Kimbo, all you have to essentially do is, for this, it'll be different, but whatever the challenge is for you, you gotta use it for like 3 or 5 kills in 15 games, I think, something like that, with one of these perks, whatever one it tells you to do, because it's different for every pistol. and once you've done that, you will unlock 𝚃𝚒𝚖𝚎. It's the very last attachment, so it gives you just 2 weapons, so or dual pistols, essentially. So the monolithic suppressor again for this, the MK3 burst mod for the barrel. The trigger action is the lightweight trigger. The ammunition is the 27 round mags, and of course, yes, we've got the 𝚃𝚒𝚎, so that's for the Renetti. So the perks, EOD, Ghost for the second perk, and then Amped, and then I'm just running the C4 and the stun grenade. Now for the third one, this is going to be the M4. This is the one I actually won a game with, so this is really good, this one. I'm really a big fan of the MP7, and I never realised how much I love the M4A1, but it's so good. So here it is. So the first one, we've got the barrel, which is the stock M16 Grenadier. I hope I'm not butchering that, but I think that's how you say it. The second one is the Commando foregrip, and the 60 round mags. Now I believe I've not quite completed this one either, but this what I was supposed to go with is one of the scopes. If you've got a scope, do add one. And I think the other thing I was going to add was a muzzle as well. So this one, I think I was going to go with the monolithic suppressor as well. So a lot of these will have monolithic suppressor, but they're really good for damage range and sound suppression. You don't want people hearing you in Warzone, so it just attracts gunfight. So again, monolithic suppressor, if you've unlocked this, I'm just waiting to unlock this as well. But I was fine with just the 3 on it at the moment, so you can always add to it. The MP7 is the second one. I've got monolithic suppressor. Who would have guessed? Again, sorry, it's not loaded in. There we go. Barrel is FSS, recon. The optic GI mini reflex. Again, this is really good for the MP7 just because it's a smaller weapon. And then we've gone rear grip, which is stipple grip tape, and then Merc foregrip for the underbarrel. And again, EOD, overkill, and amped, and running the C4 and the heartbeat sensor. So now onto the very last one, and this is the M13 and MP5. This is probably one I should use more often. I've not tried it yet, but it's super good from what I've seen with the gameplay that I got it off this person. I got it off this person who used it in their gameplay, and it was proper good. So yeah, so I'm using monolithic suppressor again, Tempest marksman for the barrel, the tac laser for the laser, the VLK 3x optic for this optic, the 60 round mags for the ammunition, and then for the MP5 I've got the monolithic integral suppressor for the barrel, the Merc foregrip for the underbarrel, the 45 round mags of ammunition, stipple grip tape for the rear grip, and then sleight of hand for the perk, just so it's quicker to switch weapons. And then again, EOD, overkill, and amped, and then C4 and heartbeat sensor. So if I wasn't completely prepared for some of the classes, like I was still lacking a few like attachments, but that is essentially the 4 Warzone things. You probably say, why don't I have 5? I play multiplayer more often, so I thought I'd select more of them, and I've got more weapons I need to try and upgrade and get gold for, so that's why I've got more for multiplayer. But here are my 4 Warzone ones. If it helped you out, be sure to leave a big fat thumbs up on this video, comment, subscribe, and if you're new around here, turn on the post notification bell so you never miss a single video that comes out on this channel. So if you're not going to watch future videos from me, if you're not, if you're going to subscribe, be sure to actually watch future videos from me. Stay active, essentially, because if you're not going to watch videos from me ever again, don't subscribe, because it just doesn't help at all. Leaving a like honestly means a lot, so does a comment. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.